Daily SDRT. Subscribe now.
Subscribe now.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And in this video, we'll be talking about NBA YoungBoy. So we got the latest going on in YoungBoy's Louisiana gun case. So if you guys don't remember, but the judge ended up throwing out some of the evidence. And ever since then, the feds, the government, stuff like that, have been trying to get the judge to overturn that ruling because they need that evidence to convict YoungBoy. So they've been trying hard, going to different courts, appeal courts, stuff like that, to try to get the ruling overturned. So here's Lawyer for Workers explaining what's going on right here.
Boy, update. We are still waiting on the judge to decide whether or not she's going to let him off house arrest now they beat his California charges. But the update is this. You'll remember a couple months ago, the judge in Louisiana threw out some of the evidence against him, saying y'all violated his constitutional rights. You had no right to search these SD cards where you found these videos allegedly of him holding guns. Now, the government has filed its appeals brief going up to the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals, asking the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals to overturn the Louisiana judge's decision and let them use the evidence. Let me try to break it down for you and show you a little bit about what's going on in this appeal. The whole gang is here. They got not only attorneys from Louisiana, but they got the organized crime and gang section chief. That's like a national position. They've got people from DC. That is your tax dollars hard at work going after a guy who won at the district court level, won when they tried to reconsider his motion, beat his case out in California, but they're still trying to stick him for holding a gun in a video. Let me show you the rest of this. To me, this is my favorite part. In their appeal brief, the government acknowledges that the district court concluded that the warrant application for the SD cards contained unintentional but reckless misstatements and that the warrant was technically defective. So here's the government admitting that their warrants were containing reckless misstatements and was defective, but they still want the evidence to be used. Why? Let me explain to you their argument if you can make any sense of it. Basically, what they argue is that, look, yeah, this warrant was defective, it was full of misstatements, but the stuff that we were trying to search, it's not really YoungBoy's. It's not really Kentrell stuff. It's other people's stuff. He doesn't have the right to challenge our illegal search of it. That's ridiculous. First off, if you illegally search something, you ought to shut the hell up and go away. Second off, we're talking about his cameraman who he pays to go around taking footage of him. The idea that that is not his is ridiculous. The government is trying to argue that it's a company that pays that cameraman, and that company is not actually him. It's his own LLC that he uses for his business. And so technically, you see how they get you, right? Look, is that argument going to win? Well, it could. It's not in my hands. It's not in your hands. It's not in no social media hands. It's in the judge's hands. And one judge in the Middle District of Louisiana, the chief judge of the federal court down there twice, said no to the government. So they get another chance. They're going to go in the Fifth Circuit. That's an appeals court. What will the Fifth Circuit do? We don't know. Or maybe they'll do the reasonable thing, which is say that, yo, this warrant was mad defective. You obviously have an interest, a privacy interest in stuff that you pay people to record of yourself. You don't want all of it to go out there. You only want it to go out there when you actually post it. And until then, it's yours, it's private, and you have the constitutional right to not have it searched illegally with warrants with a bunch of technical defects and reckless misstatements. What's going to happen?
So that was Lawyer for Workers explaining what's going on. I know it's a lot of info he just said right there, but what's your thoughts? The government is trying to get all these higher up courts to try to overrule what the Louisiana judge said, which was she allowed them to throw out that evidence, but the government needs that evidence. So they go into all these different appeal courts, stuff like that, to try to get it back in. They even, like, as you heard Lawyer for Workers said, they said how they, like, recklessly got the evidence, the warrant was defective, stuff like that, but they still trying to get the ruling overturned. So what are y'all thoughts? Comment down below. Do you guys still feel confident in this case for YoungBoy? Yes or no? But yeah, that's it for this video, and I'll keep you guys updated with this whole situation. But don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Thanks for watching.